Hello everyone, and welcome back for some more Xbox Live indie games. We're taking a look at the games released on the service from June 23rd to June 29th, 2013. First game up is One Finger Death Punch by Silver Dollar Games, a rather infamous developer on XBlig. They've released quite a few games on the service during its lifespan, some of those games being such memorable titles as Who's the Daddy?, Try Not to Fart, and Cassie's Animal Sounds. We remember Cassie's Animal Sounds, don't we? Sure we do. But now they've released One Finger Death Punch, and honestly I have to say I am genuinely shocked that this game comes from the same developer.
Do not button mash. 20 round one.
And it's basically how it goes. It's sort of I guess you could call it a beat 'em up,
Move in this game.
but extremely simplified. Because, as it says, you can't move in this game. No moving.
Enemy has entered the zone. Notice how the gray enemies take one hit.
Only two buttons we use in this entire game, and that's X and B.
Press X now to attack this enemy.
We have to wait until enemies get into the range of either X and B, and then...
For enemies to approach you, fight using only the X and B buttons.
like it says. It's actually oddly satisfying.
Press X or B when enemies enter your zone.
And things just...
See the X or B zones light up when you are able to attack.
Things just continue to speed up. So, like I said, extremely simplified beat 'em up. I guess you could call it a beat 'em up in the same way that something like a Dive Kick is a fighting game.
Open to enemy attacks. Try not to miss.
Maybe it was inspired by Dive Kick. The whole using two buttons thing. But somehow it's actually really fun.
Stage complete.
I mean, maybe it'd be more accurate to call it a rhythm game, more than a...
Is your overall mastery. Keep playing to increase this score. Fewer misses gives you a higher score.
I see. Maybe it's more accurate to call it a rhythm game than a beat 'em up, because that's basically what the gameplay is.
This is how many men you need to kill. This is your life.
And just the presentation of it, the look, the sound is actually really good. We can get weapons. Increase the ways we can fight these other hostile stick figures.
All throwing weapons kill in one hit. Press X or B to throw. You grab throwing weapons off enemies that carry them. You are rewarded with a medal if you miss less than 10 times.
Like, I'm honestly kind of shocked that this is coming from Silver Dollar Games, and this is on XBlig. I'm thinking about something like Cassie's Animal Sounds, remembering the days of that, and that this is apparently coming from the same people. I don't know how it looks like as I'm playing it, but just as I play it, it looks... Oh, hold on.
X or B in the combat zone. Buttons move slowly in this zone.
We've got a brawler, which requires more button pushing than normal enemies. Like I said, I don't know how this looks as I'm playing it, but it is pretty satisfying to play.
Some brawlers require you to press B and X.
As you can see, if I miss, that gives the other stick figures a chance to hit me.
Once you engage a brawler, you must defeat him before fighting other enemies. 10 men left. Victory.
So,
Gold medal.
any sorts of special moves all just seem to be activated by how much of a combo you can keep going. There's no controller motions or anything, except just pressing X and B.
Green enemies have 2 hits. The enemy's hits are indicated below them.
Oh, now we got some new enemies that take 2 hits to kill. And it's a sort of game where the faster it gets, the more fun it becomes. We're still on the first level, so it's still quite slow. We have a lightsaber for some reason. I won't question it.
Fury mode. Destroy your enemies by pressing X and B.
As you can see, certain weapons and certain modes extend the reach of our attack. One more? There he is.
Slowly. Look at the X and B buttons moving down the screen. Victory! Silver medal awarded.
Let's see if we can reach the boss before we reach that time limit.
Indicated below them.
And those 2 hit enemies can sometimes... Oh, no, we didn't. We reached the time limit. And the end of that little promo video timed to happen exactly as we reach the 8-minute time limit. I'm rather, like I said, I'm rather shocked this is coming from Silver Dollar Games. This honestly might be the most polished demo I've seen so far on XBlig. Extremely simple, but somehow it's really fun. And if it was... Maybe being simple is not a bad thing, because if it was more complex than it is, maybe it wouldn't be as fun? I don't know. But oddly enough, One Finger Death Punch, newest game from Silver Dollar Studios, is something that I'm actually going to buy, because I actually had a lot of fun with the demo. So there's that. Huh. How about that? One Finger Death Punch, coming out this week. Last week on Xbox Live Indie Games. Huh. Next up is Vox Studios Raid. What type of game is Raid? I guess we'll just start the game and find out. Alright, we're a cube, and we're moving around, and let's collect these other cubes. These green things. Can get those too. Yes, if we wanted to, We could sort of warp around the screen real fast. While this thing kind of teleports me for some reason, I guess maybe I would need that for some reason, I don't know. Just collecting cubes as this relaxing acoustic guitar music plays. There's a counter at the top, telling me how many cubes I've collected. I wonder if there's a goal. There's a red thing. Should I touch the red thing? No. That looks like it took away a thing of health. Let's confirm. Yep, Gz is what it said. and took away a sliver of health. I think I got kissed by something I just collected. That's something that might have happened. Oh, that zipped me. So the purple things don't seem to be good things to touch. I guess this is all the game is. Just flying around in our little cube. Oh, what's that? As we collect blue cubes, try to avoid getting hurt. Yep, that thing that kissed me just restored a sliver of health. And I guess we're just trying to increase... Should I try touching that? Maybe, let's see. Oh yeah, it carried me away. Okay, I guess that just killed me. And am I bigger now than I was before? Yeah, that's right. I definitely lose a life when I get hit by one of those things. There's green arrows, which... I guess those hurt. Yeah, those home in on me and hurt me. So I guess as we go on, we just get more and more stuff appearing on the screen. I have to either collect or dodge. Not really much more to say about Raid. Apparently in the background, there's, what was that, some kind of... I guess a folded-up camo jacket. It's a very nice background. Usually these types of games are happening in space or something. Don't know if there's any indication on how long this might go. Is this a finite level that will go on into a level 2, or is there a boss? Who can say? I can't. All I can say is that we're collecting stuff. Is collecting stuff enough without a goal of why you're collecting stuff? Some sort of reason to be. A reason why all this action is necessary. There's a lot less squares appearing now. I'm just trying to get my number up as high as it can go. Much like a lot of games do on Xbox Live Indie Games, Raid gives us some time to just think about the nature of life in video games, and indie games, and the Xbox. What's the meaning of it all? Get up every morning, get up out of bed, playing this game called Life, and I died. Nope, there I am. I guess I had one life after all. We try to figure out what's our goal, what's our objective. Where is the end boss that we have to confront to reach our goal? Will we get a happy ending? Or does it just go on forever without meaning? Oh no, there's okay. Those deep questions have been answered. There is the boss. Is that a target? Oh no, I guess I died. And then it sometimes happens. You reach the boss at the end of the level, and then you just die, and your questions just don't get answered of what happens after you beat the boss. What happens afterwards? So, I mean, I guess we could try it again, but we probably wouldn't really want to, would we? It's not the most fun game. I mean, it works, it has graphics, it has audio. There was a level with a boss at the end. So, I mean, as far as exploit standards go, it seems like it's one up on a lot of the things we see on here. But, maybe it's just I don't know. It's just kind of there, isn't it? Without much of a reason for being. But that's Vox Studios Raid. On Exploit. Next is Uncraft Me, a side-scroller, which, as it says, music by Phantomech. Which really is I would say, is the main selling point on this game. But it has a story. It has background. Cube flying in from space. And there's this goddess. She's out in space. This cube traps the goddesses in these cubes. Oh no, cube people. worshipping these goddesses. They're all upset that their goddesses are encased in cubes. And then there's this awesome cube named Alex. I wonder if the creator of this game is named Alex. And he's totally awesome. Right? With white hair. Alex has had enough of this crap. Yeah, this is Uncraft Me. You can kind of see from the title screen here what this game is trying to appeal to, I think, maybe? We need to save a goddess. We can save 3 goddesses in the trial. You can see what the game looks like in the background, that Minecraft-ish environment, but it is not a Minecraft game. It is a side-scrolling game which uses this style. Maybe that's not a bad idea because... here we are. We can run around, we have a jetpack. Maybe it's not a bad idea because we know that this sort of engine runs well on Xbox Live indie games. We've seen better polygonal performance from this sort of engine than we've seen with traditional polygons. A traditional polygonal look on Xbligs. And yeah, the game runs smoothly, so great. The only thing we can really do is use our jetpack. And those things refuel our jetpack as we hit them in midair. So we kind of want to do that for long flights, as our jetpack runs out of fuel very quickly, but it recharges. We can see in the background is a 2D image of the goddess who is trapped in blocks. We can sort of free parts of her like that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I died in lava. Cubic lava. You can hear the music playing right now. The game has good music. I have to give it that. The game controls well enough, I guess. I'm not having any trouble controlling it. But of course, the thing that maybe might make your eyes roll a little bit is that we know what the purpose of these levels are, is to show the total picture in the background of the goddess. Yep, there you go. Doesn't seem to be anything else to the game but that. Right, there you go. We saved DS. Well done. We saved this static bitmap that's pasted in the background of the levels. I'm not sure what that expression is supposed to mean. It can mean a few things, I guess. Seems kind of befuddled. And I think we're all a little bit confused right now. There are 3 goddesses in the demo, like I said. We'll save the other 2, I guess, if we really want to. We probably should have the time, I suppose, to get that done. Yeah, here we are. So the 3 levels in the demo all seem to follow this format. Platforming with a jetpack, refueling in midair. Don't seem to be any enemies around, besides these lava balls that fly out of the lava. So far, anyway. And that big picture of the goddess in the background that we have to free of cubes. And the music, again, there's that. Well, there's an enemy. We encountered one, a rocket that will home in on us. They're easy enough to dodge, though. You know, Alex doesn't look as awesome in gameplay as he did in that cutscene. He just looks a little bit goofy right now. He doesn't look like the cool anime action hero with white hair that he did in that little cutscene. Oh yeah, there you go. Just we save Freya. Freya's saved. Freya seems oddly... not exact... I don't know, she doesn't seem so happy about the whole saving thing. She seems a bit uncomfortable about the whole affair, I think. I guess we beat the best time. We did that. We save Ceres now, I guess. We could do that. It's within our power to do that without buying the game. Though, of course, you do need to buy the game if you want to be able to save all the goddesses. If you want to see all those bitmaps. And who wouldn't want to do that? I mean, aside from the kind of stupid aspect of it, it's not a bad game. It can, like I said, it plays fine. Has it's an alright look it has to it, I think. Aside from the player character. And, runs smoothly and has good music. Died. Checkpointing is rather generous, as I'm sure you've seen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we saved Ceres, who I guess was probably just asleep through the whole thing. I don't know, maybe she didn't realize what was happening. We can share? What is that? What can I share? I guess at least we get to hear the music during this part, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I am sending this to everyone on my friends list. Oh, I guess that took up the rest of the time limit. So that's Uncraft Me, released on Xbox Live Indie Games. A rather... I mean, it seems like a competent platformer that runs smoothly and has good music, but it just has a really dumb premise. That's Uncraft Me. Next up is Boss. What are we the boss of? Well, as you can see by the art style, it has a very distinctive look. Basically, we seem to be a boss. Hold on. I have to shoot these coppers who are coming to shut down my operation. I'm guessing this takes place in the times of Prohibition, where we're producing illicit alcohol, I would assume. In this little shanty right here. And the cops are coming to shut down our operation. Don't worry, we can shoot them. Just shoot them dead, that's fine. Oh no. Or are these cops? That one is a Tommy gun. Maybe these are rival gangsters. That could be the case. I beat around. Now I can buy stuff. I have $590. I think probably the best thing for me to buy would be a Jimmy Quick. I can buy 20 of them if I have the money. What does that do? Well, it puts Jimmy Quick right here. And he's going to help me out. Help me out shooting these guys. Yep, there you go. See? There's the boss that we just beat. He's a lot easier to beat right now, though. So this game, you can kind of see how this is going. We're going to have increased wave after wave of people coming after us. And we want to build up our forces behind that fence to try to take them down. Because I won't be able to defeat them all by shooting them myself. There'll be just going to be too many. Oh, here comes someone. He's running right at us. Oh man, he's just punching that fence like he doesn't care about anything. Don't have too much money. I'm going to buy 2 liquor salesmen. What do? Well, they sell the illegal liquor that I'm making, and they come back, and they drop off money. That's going to be very helpful to this operation. Because what were we even doing? Were we producing alcohol and not even selling it? What's the point? How were we even getting by if we weren't selling this stuff? Jimmy Quick does take a little while to reload. We did pretty well. We got 750. What should we do with that? Maybe we should buy another Jimmy Quick and another liquor salesman. I don't have enough for a Dalton Deadeye yet. Never mind a Charles Molotov. Forget about that. Alright, got 2 Jimmys, got another salesman, dropping off money. You know Jimmy. Is that what that guy does? He just runs up to our fence and starts knifing it. Seems like most of these guys are on a suicide mission. Don't even have guns, like that guy does, but some of them just have bats and clubs and knives. You can clearly see that we're armed. I have over 1,000, which means I can now afford Dalton Deadeye. What will he bring to the table? He has a larger gun. Oh yeah, look at that. Dalton packing much heavier firepower than Jimmy, or I, for that matter. So I would assume that if I get a large enough force going, it's going to become sort of a Plants vs. Zombie-ish thing going on, where my guys can pretty much take care of most of what's coming down here without me actually getting involved. We'll see. Could buy another Dalton and another liquor salesman to bring in that sweet money. And as each wave goes by, just becomes faster, larger. We need to build up our forces, need to build up our defenses to stop our liquor operation from being shut down. I wonder how much these guys are being paid to try to shut down my operation. To just walk up to it amidst gun... Oh, this guy's got a flamethrower. My fence is taking some damage, I have to say. Maybe I should buy a brick wall. That sounds pretty good. Get a farmhouse while we're at it. Yeah. Another Jimmy Quick? Why not? Why not indeed? Okay. Yep, things are going well for us. Yeah, my guys are doing all right now. I mean, I'm still getting involved, but they're doing okay in defending our operation by themselves. And the money continues to roll in. Wonderful. Oh, we have enough to buy a Charles Molotov. We can see what he's all about. And yet another Jimmy Quick. Why not? 2 more liquor salesmen? I can't think of a reason why not. Continue to bring in that sweet cash. Okay, that's what Molotov does. He throws Molotovs. We could probably guess that. Molotovs seem to be a one-hit kill so far. As you can see, if I had not been buying additional forces, I wouldn't be able to shoot all these guys down on my own. Just too much. What should we put our money into? Maybe buying a fortress? That sounds alright. That also allows us to buy another Charles Molotov, and yet another salesman. I think things are going okay, honestly. Time expired. And it sounds like that's still going on behind this. Hey, let's see how my guys do behind this this graphic that says that the trial is over. It looks like that they are keeping these forces away from my fortress. I mean, I'm taking a little bit of damage on that wall, but most of these guys are getting taken down. Yeah. So this was... Oh, here's the boss. A lot of guys coming at once. You know, this was actually pretty fun. Honestly, I had a good time playing this. I mean, I don't know how long the game is. I don't know if there's any kind of more variety to this than what we've seen. And my wall's taking some damage, honestly. But, oh, they won. Good job, guys. I hired some good men. But Boss was actually pretty fun, and I wouldn't mind playing it more than what we played it right now. So, yeah, all right. It's always a pleasant surprise when we play something on Xbox Live Indie Games that might actually be worth buying. Or not, if not worth buying, then, you know, just maybe feeling the desire to play a little bit more than what the demo offered. The full 8-minute demo. That's Boss. It was actually pretty good on Xbox Live Indie Games. Next up is Derp of Duty. And if you were missing that kind of just brand of stupidity that you can only get from Xbox Live Indie Games, Derp of Duty is here to fulfill your needs. What other games were made by the creator of Derp of Duty? Cherry Poke Prison? And there's something else. What was that? Oh well. Let's get started.
Why can't the honeys wait for the derp to get his required 16 hours of beauty sleep?
I don't know, Derp. I just don't know why the honeys can't appreciate your needs. So the Derp lips out. Was out the back of a truck, I guess. He really likes his name. You can see it everywhere. Well, let's see what phone calls the Derp has been getting.
That's probably my 11:30 booty call.
Derpy, this is your mama. Your brother Angus is getting married to Jody P on Saturday. Be down at the rec center at 6 o'clock. Oh, and honey, it's BYOB. The nerve.
Anus is marrying Jody P. But she's that hottie from Lot 12 with a large arrow tramp stamp pointing down to her perfectly shaped fine sweet ass. Holy bouncing melons. We hooked up in the donut hole bathroom just last week.
So obviously, as you can see, this is going to be a very humorous, funny game full of just likable characters.
What a dumb-looking interface.
I know, right? It looks like the Xbox interface. That's so weird, Derp. Let's check the Derp's email.
I wonder how many fine bitches wrote the Derp today.
You got one new message.
Anus is marrying Jody P. I'm gonna have to line up a 7-star honey for this one. The Derp can't be outdone by his little bro.
Right, so apparently the Derp's brother having a wedding is, I guess, the main point of the plot of the game so far. I guess, I don't know.
Wow, she has the type of bouncing bongos the Derp likes. Hell yeah, the Derpster scores again. Check it out, another hot honey. They know what's up when it comes to dating the Derp man. She sounds like a way hot mamba jamba. I better write that number down.
Yeah, we better, because obviously we will be playing this game for quite some time, and we'll need to remember all these phone numbers. Because obviously I know you want to play more of this, of Derp of Duty.
Maybe if I lay on the floor, I can see your bongos. Awesome. Alien freaks are freaky in the sack.
Mm-hmm.
This is one seriously ugly dude with mega huge bongos. At least he knows what the Derp likes. It would be nice to have someone to share knitting tips with when Mama's busy. On the other hand, it would be weird to bathe with turkeys.
That's a pretty good joke. Because it's a Turkish bath, so there's going to be turkeys in it, you know? That's how that how that joke works.
Maybe I'll get lucky. Hey now, the Derp man likes hearing about beavers. Sorry, sweetie, but I'm gonna have to pass. Now this is what I'm talking about. I wonder if they take food stamps.
Yep, I'm sure. Yeah, that's a food stamps joke. There you go.
Wow, she looks smart like the Derp. She works all night long? No thanks. The Derp can think of better ways to spend his nights.
So let's see what other wonderful things might be found on the Derp's computer. No, we already looked at that. What are we doing? The Derp has icons for Assassin's Guild, CIA, Special Forces. We can't actually access any of these other things, at least not right now.
I don't like computers.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna leave now. Are we? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there we go. It's a very explicit name, very literal name, just spelling out. I would have thought that there would be some kind of innuendo about smoking weed, but no, it's just I'm smoking a weed plant. So we want to go to Dirtville. It's 50 miles. I don't know how the Derp got a town named after himself. Maybe that was in a previous game featuring the Derp, which I'm sure there probably was. Alright, we're in his car. Let's pick up his... Yep, pick it up. I guess we can use it right here.
I can't go anywhere yet. The Derp doesn't drive without his tunes.
Yeah, we have your tunes. Yeah, here it is.
There is nothing cooler than the Derpmobile and the sweet sounds of 80s music. Now I just need a few honeys to pour some sugar on.
So the game teaching us about how to use the inventory system with the environment in a very intuitive way. Doesn't obstruct anything. Some game mechanics lessons to be learned from Derp of Duty, and that was Act 1. Just by itself, I guess. Let's see. All these places are locked, except the donut hole. I guess that's where we're going. Yeah, here we are.
Hey there! Need something hot and delicious? We are famous for our extra glazed donut holes.
She just I guess she just lies on the floor most of the time until someone comes in. Seems like the most comfortable place to just spend time.
I like this place already. How many different glazed holes do you offer?
Just 3, silly. You can sample them all if you like.
The derp is really starting to get excited for donut holes.
You know, this would be a dumb innuendo either way, but I just have to point out that these are not donut holes that they're selling. They're just donuts, so the joke doesn't work either way. How about that? What can we click on? I do kind of like this little note right here. It has a donut with an exclamation point after it. I kind of like that. Well, I can't... They asked about the donut holes. Trying to click on the wares being sold, but I can't seem to find anything. I guess she's the only thing I can click on.
Excuse me. Yeah. Have you seen the derp's date? She's a smoking hot Asian chick with large bongos.
Well, ran out of time. How awful that we ran out of time so quickly playing Derp of Duty, because I'm sure we all wanted to see how this would continue on and watch the continued hilarious adventures of the derp as he tries his luck with the women. That's what this game is about. It's Derp of Duty. Next up for this week is Comet Turn, which I'm not sure what to make of. You can start the game, and this is the game right here. You can launch comets. There goes that comet. Let's take a look at help. We can look at the clarification of rules. Oh yeah, here are the rules. There's a bunch of them. When you launch the comet and it completes technique, goes around a planet, combines all the planets in orbit, and so on, you can score. Let's take a look. It mentioned the technique list. There's something called the art list here. The art list actually has the ways you can score, so it's not what you might expect from something called the art list. So this is what our comets have to do for us to get points. Can move around the sun, move 5 laps around the sun. Yeah, you can see how it is. So we're supposed to launch comets, into the solar system. And we want to launch them in such a way that they might end up doing these things, I guess. Prominence diving being the move that will generate the most points of anything, of all techniques. Alright, so we can change our orbit by doing that. I guess the point is that we want to launch them in... Oh yeah, there we go. We have a comet rotating the sun. The Earth. If we can get the comets orbiting the sun, that is one way of doing it, though. That does end up with us getting points. We have a limited number of comets we can launch. I got something called Rush Hour. Might want to look up at what that technique is. And that's all my comets. Let's see what they do. Yep, I'm building up some points. Comets are doing something, I guess. Can't really do anything myself at this point, I don't think. Oh wow, just got a whole bunch of points. Oh wait, I got a comet back. I can launch another one. There we go. And yet another. Don't know what determines me getting another comet to launch. Also, I saw a prominence right there. I don't really know how you would time it so your comet passes through the prominence. I mean, I guess... No, I have another comet launched up, ready to go. There we go. I mean, I don't really know what you would do to try to figure out how to make it more likely that your comets are able to pull off the techniques that you would need to get the points. Got a few rotating Earth right now. So basically, it's maybe a little bit of a confusing game. Comet Turn? I can kind of see what it is you're supposed to do. I got another comet. There we go. I can kind of see what it is you're supposed to do. I just don't know how you would know how to do these things. That seems to be all there is to the game. I'm honestly not sure whether to say that what? Huh? What? Alright, I got some kind of bonus right there. Not sure why or how. So I'm not really sure whether to say that if this game is good or bad. Because I'm doing things, and I'm getting points, I'm not entirely sure why I'm getting these points. We can see how many completed techniques I've accomplished on the left over there. I mean, that's a lot more than I would have thought, because I don't even know how that's happening. So that's Comet Turn. It's... I don't know what this is. Someone tell me what this is. It looks like Prominence is about to go again. Hey, there it is. And the last game had some wonderful MIDI, I have to tell you. Some wonderful choir Oz. The last game for XBlig, the week, June 23rd, June 29th, 2013, is the co-op zombie game. We're only going to be playing it single player. What's the co-op zombie? Well, it's about zombies. What do you think it is? Of course it's about zombies. It's a first-person zombie game. That's what it is. You can play co-op, which I guess you're supposed to. I guess it's supposed to be sort of a Left 4 Dead kind of thing. I'm guessing that's what the game is built around. Because, yeah, you thought that we were getting out of this week without a zombie game. You thought that was going to happen. But no. No, it did not. We almost got out of this week without a game featuring zombies. But of course, right at the end of the week, the co-op zombie games comes out saying, "Nah, son, nah. That's not how it goes down on Xbox Live Indie Games." Alright, I killed all the zombies. Now I have to find the debris pile, which is over there. However, I can't get past this. It's such an obstacle in my way. I have to go around. So, yeah. We kind of played a similar game last week called Doomed Zombies, I believe. I mean, at least in this game, we can see that our character is actually holding the gun in his hand, instead of the gun just sort of resting against the hand. There's the debris pile. I climb over it, and the level's over. Great. That seems to be the whole thing so far. I mean, yeah, this level looks exactly the same as the previous level. Exact same zombies. Music's different, I guess. So that's something, right? Like, right? Is that everyone? Yeah, it sure is. Because there's our marker, telling us where that debris pile is for us to climb over. Let's get over there, I guess. Maybe. If we wanted to, I suppose we could do that. Such a large environment. Really, it could just have been a small room and it wouldn't have made a difference. But I guess we need the large environment for our immersion. So we can imagine that we are in a ruined city fighting off hordes of zombies. Which is an experience that no other game has provided as of yet. It's very rare to see a game try to tackle that kind of subject matter. Shoot barrels. Kill lots of zombies that way. I'm getting attacked by zombies. Hey, there's something rotating over there. That's ammo. Thought it might be a different gun. I wonder if I have any different guns. I'm not seeing a way to choose. Let me get the zombies around this barrel. Seems like that would be the most efficient way of doing it. There we go. Is that everyone? No, I still hear someone. There we go. They just appear? I don't remember seeing them around. Maybe they were just far away, and they're only getting here now. I thought the party was going to be over before they got here, but no. Party was still going. There's the debris pile. I like how the cars and buses are just in a convenient line, preventing me from actually going anywhere. No! No, I don't want to... No! So that's the co-op zombie game. It's a first-person shooter, killing the zombies, meant to play co-op online, which, you know, just... Yeah, that's that. So that's Xbox Live Indie Games for the week of June 23rd to June 29th, 2013. Actually, a couple that I thought were not bad. One Finger Death Punch I liked quite a bit. Which, you know, it's the sort of thing that I really liked, and I'm thinking, I probably shouldn't like this, right? But somehow it seemed really fun. Boss was okay. I wouldn't mind playing more of that, honestly. That was alright. Uncraft Me played well, had good music, but of course it was very stupid in its premise. So, I mean, that's, yeah. As in terms of a game you're actually playing, Uncraft Me wasn't bad, but, yeah. And Vox Studios Raid was sort of just there, like I said. Comet Turn, I wasn't really sure what to make of. Co-op zombie game is a co-op zombie game. Derp of Duty, let's not talk about that again. And so another week of Xbox Live Indie Games comes to an end, as we march towards the inevitable end of Xbox Live Indie Games, whenever that may be. But this is another week gone. See you next week.